Hello, my name is Chloe Hazenkamp, and today I'm going to discuss the topic of the global drug war. This is a fight of humans versus opioids and other drugs. This fight is currently affecting areas all over the world, including North America, Latin America, Russia, Asia, and many more, which I will touch on later. This drug war includes topics such as overprescribing, the illegal drug trade, and exposure to cheap drugs such as heroin and fentanyl. To put into perspective of what is really going on here, here is a small clip of what it's like walking down the street in a place close to home, Kensington, Pennsylvania. This is a hard video to watch, and from what I have been reading, it just continues to get worse. It is crucial to start to get this under control. It is not safe to be on the streets like this. These people are someone's family. We need to get this under control, and by doing this, we need to focus in on the cultural, economic, and political aspects of this issue. To start things off, we will focus in on the cultural aspects. The current health of most people across the world, whether it be sickness or surgery, both could lead to addiction and aid in the drug war. At an alarming rate, an increase in deaths have occurred due to the rise of opioid pain relievers. Over the past 15 years, use in the United States has soared up to almost 500%. According to the National Survey on Drug Use and Health, 4 out of 5 heroin users started out with opioid pain relievers. For a little bit of a comparison, on the other side of the world, in the Southeast Asia region, more than 15 million people are experiencing serious health issues related to severe pain. Due to the lack of controlled drugs for pain management, it is extremely easy to find opioids. The implementation of national legislation to control opioids has been seen as a complex and difficult goal to achieve. Family life also plays a part in the cultural aspects of the global drug war. Out of a study with 599 subjects, the results that were provided say that there is a direct relation between drug addicts coming from incomplete pathological families. Weaker family ties, hostility, and alcohol are other factors that contribute to the idea of family life affecting the global drug war. For the first aspect regarding economics, unemployment has been seen to have an effect on the drug war. A 10% increase in prescriptions has caused a 0.53 reduction in the labor force participation. According to a survey done over 2008 to 2012, adults aged 18 to 64 who were employed were more likely to have had a substance abuse in this past year. So going along with something a little similar to unemployment would be homelessness and how that affects the global drug war. More recently, due to COVID-19, there has been a significant impact on those who are homeless who have previously dealt with addiction. So this would lead me more into my next topic, which is the international trade. So currently, for example, after declaring a public health emergency in British Columbia, there has been a sharp decline in the international trade, which is dwindling the supply of street drugs. So this is something that could be a good step and something we need to focus on regarding the economic aspects. As for the political aspects, I wanted to touch on more of the ideas that could help prevent this or may have had some positive movement in the past. So for this first topic, it would be recovery funding. At least for the United States, current drug policies fail us. So in order to put those who are recovering back into society, we need to have funding to make programs possible. A recent study found that as many as 90% of people who need rehab do not receive it. So on the other hand, we have this topic of incarceration. The big issue right now is we need to decide if there should be stricter punishment for illegal drug use or if there needs to be an alternate plan. All throughout the world, countries have different incarceration periods for illegal drug use. So with this idea of incarceration, and people thinking that drug users are so addicted and are in prison for a set amount of time that won't being in there for a long time help with recovery since they won't have access to drugs, and could this be a possible detox? Well, according to the New York-based Human Rights Watch, more than 60% of those who are in, say, Asia's drug detox labor centers or labor camps, um, this study said that more than 60% of those were unlikely to see any change in their treatment. So it's not set in stone what will work and what won't, but it just needs to be an ongoing discussion that needs to be present in politics to help resolve this issue and come up with a plan. So overall, I think people have an idea of the drug war going on, but they do not know the seriousness or how global it is at this point. So this is a chart that shows the opioid use in different countries. As you can see, there are 25 different countries on this list that have their people doing illegal drugs every day. So from this, we can see that this is a global issue, and people are turning their backs to it. These people belong to a family, just like all of us. We need to remember that we are all humans, and we never know the past of someone or what they are going through. We need to find good in the world and find a positive approach to fixing real-life problems in our world. It is important to speak out about what you believe. It is important. We are the future change in this world. So I have learned so much through this international studies class that I hope to keep with me for the years to come. I hope to continue to embrace culture, speak out for what is right, and hopefully be a small part of change in this world. Thank you.